All right, so I paused it and I thought it was gonna continue, but I guess I'm just gonna make part 2. Yeah, we could do that. Let's make part 2, right? Oh yeah, so I got all the way off. The topic was staying resilient through changes. Yeah, the topic was staying resilient through changes, right? So, like I said, I was not doing good at it, right? So then I started like, number 2, focus on what you can do. Right now, I can keep doing music and social media, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing. So I'm just I'm gonna focus on doing music and social media because that's what I can do right now. I mean, I can apply to jobs. I've been applying to a lot of them. I get them fat. That's the only reason I'm getting tired, because I know I'm employable. Listen, my resume is highly employable. Not only do I have over 1,800 volunteer service hours, but I've worked in multiple fields: education, healthcare, all that stuff. And that's another advice, right? For anybody who, make sure you have employable skills on your resume, right? Even if you don't have a job yet, make sure you have employable skills on your resume. So that means go do those volunteer hours. Go do that internship. Go do that summer job. Go babysit for your neighbor. Go rake their lawn. Snow removal. Whatever you gotta do. Right? I'm talking to people who don't really got no job like that, right? Who don't got no job like that, who don't really have work experience, but you want to try. And I feel like a lot of people is kind of opting out of jobs nowadays anyway, because you can make money on the internet, right? But like I said, oh yeah, that was another part, right? Resiliency through changes and resiliency through a lack of support system, right? So sometimes it's hard, and you know what? Something that, if you struggle with rejection, right? Rejection can be very hard to deal with in the midst of changes. But if you struggle with rejection, a job, a field that can work for you, sales, door-to-door sales. I mean, it'll be rough at first because you'll get cursed out and told no like half the day. I'm not even kidding you. You'll get cursed out and told no half the day. But when you get the hang of it, and you get the hang of how to operate in whatever sales field you're in, it becomes fun, right? It becomes fun, and then, oh my goodness, be careful. It becomes fun, and then you get rewarded. It feels so rewarding when you finally get somebody to tell you yes, right? But yeah, that's something that can help you work on your resiliency skills, right? What'd I say? So 1, and then 2. Oh, hi. Huh?
Are you an angel or a tooth fairy?
Angel. Oh, thanks. What? Oh, you're a minion. You're a clown. Oh, I mean your hair is cute though. Oh, that wasn't. You guys have a happy Halloween. You guys have a good Halloween. Kids is crazy, right? Oh my gosh. All right. So I don't even know. What was it? Oh yeah. 1, 2. Resiliency through changes, and then hi. Oh yeah, number 3. Learn how to motivate yourself and keep yourself calm, especially like if you're trying to be resilient through the midst of changes. I know, like, I feel like a lot of people we're struggling with this through COVID and stuff, but like I feel like it's like a second wave of changes. The landscape of the world is not the same. Like the job market is changing, the way we socialize with each other is changing. So many things changing at once. So it's just skills to stay resilient, right? I say 3, keep calm and learn how to stay motivated. I have a video about that, about staying motivated. Like there's so many motivational tools out there. You go through the internet and watch what people are saying, let them cheer you up, let them motivate you. If you just type in motivational videos, it'll be all types of people. You can look for somebody who you look up to, as somebody that you aspire to be like, right? And they might have motivational tools, motivational videos. Look up those sort of things, right? Another thing is, what the fuck was I finna say? I forgot. I got distracted. Alright, motivational videos. Yeah, oh yeah, another thing that can motivate you is getting a vision board or a goal board about what you want, and then charting out the steps that you could take to get there, right? So like you can have a vision board like, oh, by the end of 2025, I want to go to Paris. Right? So what can you do to get to Paris by the end of 2025? What steps do you need to take? Is there any paperwork that you need to get there? Like little stuff like that. I feel like that's something that can keep anybody motivated for changes. Like thinking about what you want and knowing how to get there is half the battle. I feel like that's usually the biggest hurdle that people experience, is they don't chart out what they want and how to get there. So then they be feeling stuck when you could just jot down what you want and the steps that it takes to get there, right? I'm gonna take a picture. That's so cute. I love, oh my goodness. I forgot how much I love dressing up, but I've been dressing up like all month. But yeah. 1, 2, 3. All right, number 3 and number 4. I'll do one last one. This is how to stay motivated through changes and lack of support. Okay, I haven't really talked about lack of support. So let's talk about lack of support, right? That is something that a lot of people with the lack of resources struggle with, right? Because when especially if you have like a big family and there's not that many resources, they got to do what they got to do to make sure not just you, but everybody in the family's okay, right? So sometimes they won't be able to extend the support that they like. I feel like that happens a lot with big families and people that are poor, where those feel guilty for asking for support because motherfuckers don't have resources to support you. So I've experienced that myself, where I'm like, damn, I feel like an asshole asking for the support that I desperately need because they don't have the resources they don't have all the resources that they need, and my family is struggling to stay afloat, right? It happens a lot, right? Sometimes you gotta be that much more resilient when you have the lack of support, right? So one thing you could do is, if you're in that situation, just play the role that you can play within your unit without being too much of an inconvenience, and make sure you take bits of time out for yourself so you can plan accordingly and effectively for how you want to interact and how you need, to get like a little bit of extra. That was shocking. Don't even try it. Don't try the shit. I'm not in the mood today. No, I'm not in the mood to be set up. All right. Oh yeah. When your support system can't support you like that, what I say? Oh yeah. How to say resiliency with lack of support? Yeah. Just chart out the time that you need for yourself. That is important, right? Especially like if you're helping in the support system where there's a lack of resources. I know, and I've experienced this too, where you get guilty about being like, no, I can't help, right? Sometimes you need that time in order to build yourself up, right? And I've been called every lazy name in the book for saying no, and for, being like, I need this time for myself to work on my life, right? So I've gotten only but so far, and I could do what I could do. Number 2, outside of taking time out for yourself, when you have a lack of support, make sure you save as much money, connections, and resources as possible. When you have lack of support, save as much money, resources, and connections as possible. They can come in handy in the clutch later, right? So usually when you got like the lack of support, of course the lack of support usually means lack of resources, lack of knowing the right people, lack of money, right? And then like, you save money from your summer job, save money from your 9-to-5 job, get a side hustle. And the internet, like, I'm not really making money off the internet like that, but a lot of people make money off the internet, and you can't. And if you aren't, make sure you have more than one stream of income and save as much money as you can, right? And then when it comes to connections, never be afraid of networking, right? Whether it's at your job, in your community, at your school, at a conference. Oh yeah, that's I'm gonna do that as number 3. Like I said, number 2, stack up on money, resources, and connections if you don't got support like that, right? And then the last one, number 3, if you don't got support like that, outside of stacking up, if you don't got support like that, I had another one, I forgot it that quick. What was I about to say? So stack up on money, resources, connections, right? Oh yeah, don't be afraid of networking. Networking is very important, right? If you don't put yourself out there, how are people gonna know what you need? Right? So it's like, don't be afraid to put yourself out there for networking. And also, don't underestimate the power of word of mouth. Right? Because let's face it, everybody does not have the same support system and the same support structure. Especially like if you come from a community that doesn't have that much resources, right? And then we're all people trying to get by, trying to live the best lifestyle we possibly can, right? And sometimes people just feel limited because they don't got the support, they don't got the resources, and they don't got the people that believe in them, right? So even if that is the case, if you start doing those couple of things, you should be able to make a better tomorrow for yourself. Okay? And with that being said, I'm off this. Bye. Deuces. Peace. Angel peace.